Love is calm, love is calm, love is calm. Let me tell you something. There is one saying that a human being who has never loved right always thinks that the world is a field of war. Do not let anybody deceive you. Love is a beautiful thing. The ones you always see on the internet are the marriages that have issue. They can never show you the ones that are working. 80% of good marriages are working perfectly, very happy, healthy. Good relationship works very healthy, but you can never see those ones on social media. Why? People enjoy negative news. People love negative energy. When good things happen to you, or when you start a relationship, or when you start your marriage, the numbers of people that say congratulations to you can never be compared to the number of people that will tell you, "Chai, sorry, move on with your life. Men has come, or women has come." Check the number of comments. Assuming you have 10,000 comments for congratulations when you started, if there is any issue peradventure, you will see 100 and something thousand comments. What does that show you? They enjoy negativity. They do not like positive energy. That is why most times in life it seems as if it's working, like privacy takes you to where you want to be. Secrecy, like when you are a secret kind of person, based on what you are doing or the kind of things you do around you, that you are very secretive, you always see that those people succeed because they do not allow their neighbors to know what they want to do next. And you will see them, the things they do always work. But you see those ones that gives it out, like they always say, "This is what I want to do. That is what I want to do." One way or the other, it always seems as if they don't fulfill that which they want to get. What does that teach you? Do those things you want to do yourself. Achieve it before including or bringing others to it. Kidnapping is the new Yahoo in town. That is the new fraud in town. Why am I saying this? Those people you envy, those people you look up to, those boys, those girls you think are making money and spending money recklessly, and you are like, "Wow, I need to enter the streets. I need to hustle. I need to follow these people's footsteps." Let me tell you, 80% of them are into kidnapping. You need to be very, very careful. Even you that follows people around to spend their money without knowing the source of the money you are spending, the source of the money you are enjoying, you are at risk. You are putting yourself into a very big, dangerous something that you cannot come out of. Do you know why? Any day what they are doing casts. Any day they find out that this is who these people are, you will not be an exception. On their judgment day, you will be involved. Because you do not know when their end time will be. You may be with them when they will be apprehended, and you will be one of them. These days, so many things are happening. That friend you know, that brother you know that spends money recklessly, be very, very wise and be careful while going close to them. Why going to ask for urgent 2K? Why going to ask for urgent 1K? Why going to ask for urgent 3K? Know the source of that 1K. I know why I am telling you this. It has happened around. And they like following this particular person. This is my cartel. This is my convoy. At the end of the day, when the thing now casted, the followers were packed along the victim. I know follow. 5 years, we are still in prison. 4 years, we are still in prison. Let us be guided. Be very, very careful. Manage that one you make legitimately. There is dignity in labor. Can you remember when 60K, that is 60,000, can take care of so many things for you as a young man in Nigeria? Because me, I can remember when 60,000, if I go to the village that time during Christmas celebration with 60,000, I will ball, have fun with friends, we will hang out, do so many good things. And January, we will still have little change remaining, but not now anymore. Only your daily expenses before 1 week on a normal, just transport alone, each drops collects at least 300, 400, 500. Now, some people has like 4, 5, 6 drops every day. 400 by 5. A normal meal is not less than 2,500. Now, you check your transport going out and coming in, normal meal, you will see that 10K is gradually turning to 1K. Why am I saying this? The economy is deteriorating and we think that everything is fine. Things are going wrong before our eyes and we are relaxing over it. It may not be affecting so many people because the benefit from it, but I will assure you that the number of people it affects are far way bigger than the ones it do not affect. We need to do things right. We need to do the right thing. We need to stand up for ourselves. We need to follow the right path. Because if you keep quiet, very soon, if you tell somebody that you have 10,000 naira, it will look as if you are talking about 500 naira. Before our eyes, so many denomination of currencies are gone. 1 naira, 2 naira, 3 naira, 4 naira, 5 naira. These are gone. 100 naira now cannot do anything. 100 naira note. 200 enko. 500 is the new 50 naira. We need to look into this. We really need to look into this. A man who planned to use his girlfriend for money ritual never knew that the girl is also planning to pay him back for cheating on her. That fateful day, he invited this girl to his new apartment. He already made these arrangements with his friends that They will first of all deal with the girl, sexually. Then finally they will now carry on with whatever thing they planned to do with her. She came by and saw the guy and some of his friends. She was like, who are these people and all that? The guy gave 1 or 2 excuses. She left and came back with some packs of Indomie. The guy was like, what are you doing? And she said she wants to cook for them. The guys were like, I said, leave her now. Leave her, let her cook. Let her feel at home so that when we want to carry out our operation, she will not know. She went into the kitchen, started preparing this Indomie, started preparing this thing like this noodles, preparing it, and the aroma and everything was fantastic. She served them. They ate the food. After eating the food, the girl went to sleep. So these guys were in the sitting room, planning. The other one was like, okay, we'll do it this way, we'll do it that way, we'll do it, then fold her, put her in the trunk, then move by this time of the night. As they are saying it, they now said, okay, let us move and execute our plan. They moved in. Immediately they entered the room. The girl is fast asleep. All of them are with their cutlasses. Immediately they entered, the girl now opened her eyes. Immediately her eyes opened, the girl was like, what is going on? The guy was like, do not shout. Because if you shout, you will have a very big problem with me. Just calm down. The girl, shout, shout, shout. They told the girl that where you are is a house in a very far, far place. Now, the girl did not tell anybody where she's going to. The girl did not call anybody. She just did it as a mature person that she needs to do this. They moved immediately with the cutlass towards the girl. Immediately they moved with the cutlass towards the girl. She ran and jumped through the window and landed on the floor from the first floor. All of them started pursuing her. So this girl was running, but she was not feeling fine. Like, she's worried. What is going on? What is going on? Next, those guys ran downstairs and started pursuing her. She ran towards the bush and they pursued her. At this point, her friend that she lives with was very, 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 very disturbed. She started calling her on the phone, calling her phone, and the phone was ringing in the guy's apartment. She called and called and called and called and called, and the phone is still ringing in the guy's apartment. She was like, she's very, very worried, and met a friend of her who, all those people that tracks phone or tracks number and all these things, and met with him and was like telling him, see, the guy said, okay, let them track the phone and know what is going on. They now had to track this phone, and it was showing a particular location. The girl was like, she wasn't feeling right. That since last night she was not feeling. Let them find a way and trace the place. They started tracing the place. This girl was running deeply in the bush. So when these people tracked to that particular location, they couldn't know the exact place because the house was isolated in, like, it's off town. The house is off town. They moved. Finally, they now saw the house, and the tracker was showing them that they were close. They got to the gate and was knocking. Nobody was there. The gate wasn't even locked. They now to move in to ask questions to know what is going on. They moved in and saw that the place is a bit scattered. The friend now started calling her. No way. They moved inside. He said, what's going on? So the way the place is looking, it showed them that something happened there. They moved upstairs and saw this girl's phone. That was when they knew that something is wrong. They now saw from the window some pieces of glass, which means somebody jumped. They now started running inside the bush. They followed that bush side. Now, this girl was running and she got tired and fell on the ground. This man meets up with her with the cutlass. And immediately, all of them fell on the ground and started convulsing. That was when it was now revealed that she poisoned that noodles she cooked for them because she wanted to pay the guy back. And all of them fell. The girl was like, her mind was keeping before that the noodles did not work. She started crying and coming back from the place. That was when she met the friend and started narrating what happened to them. Always tell somebody where you are going. Always tell somebody where you are going. And if your relationship starts to become toxic, leave. As in, what? Oh,